All right. This week we will be writing an explanation. All right. So here's the model. The prompt is to write an explanation that tells how a special person you know of has become successful at something. You're going to organize your explanation by causes and effects. All right. So let's talk about what makes a good explanation. Okay. Here are your 4 things. You have key facts that help develop the explanation and clearly show what event or process is being explained. Your events appear in a logical order. You use precise words and domain-specific vocabulary to show the reader that you are interested in and knowledgeable about your topic. And you use transition words that connect ideas and sentences clearly and smoothly. All right? So we're going to look for key facts, vivid words, and transition words in the first paragraph. Jane Addams' big ideas led this inspiring woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize. She keenly felt that women should have the right to vote. So she wrote a pamphlet and made speeches to support her point of view. Jane also cared deeply about all people, not just women. Therefore, she set up Hull House to help people who moved to Chicago from other countries. All right? So here, let's look. We have key facts all over the place here. Okay? She wrote a pamphlet. She cared about not just women, but all people. We have the information about the Hull House in Chicago. We also have vivid words like inspiring and keenly, as well as transition words like so, this is what she did, or therefore, she set up the Hull House. All right, so we are going to read the second paragraph together and see if we can identify the key facts, vivid words, transition words, and the important things that we've been looking for up here, down here in the second paragraph. Jane Addams was also passionate about education and fought for good schooling for all. Jane didn't listen when people said that women can't go to college. Thus, she became one of the first American women to go to a university. She believed that education was the cornerstone of becoming productive members of society. Therefore, she traveled the country speaking on the subject. The kind-hearted and dedicated woman wanted to help all people. All right, so we have vivid words like passionate. All right, we have, let's see, passionate. She fought. She was a productive member. All right, we have transition words, therefore, thus. We have key facts like education. She fought for good schooling. She went to a university. She traveled the country speaking about education. Okay, so if we needed to mark it up, this is what it would look like. We have our key facts all over the place. Our transition words. Oh, kind-hearted is a nice vivid word, as well as I think passionate is also a very vivid word. It paints a picture of your of the subject of this explanation. Now, sentence fluency refers to how smoothly your sentences flow in a paragraph. Good writers will link types of information such as causes and their effects using words and phrases to make the connections clear to readers. Some examples of those transition words are thus, because, so, or since. I'm going to read a couple of sentences, and I'm going to ask you why you think the author's sentence is better. So, this is from I Could Do That. Instead of the author writing this, she was denied her inheritance, she was a female. The author wrote, she was denied her inheritance because she was a female. Why is that so much better than just writing she was denied her inheritance, she was a female? That word because in there, it clearly shows that cause and effect relationship. She was denied it because she was a female. So we're going to work on sentence fluency using the sentences on your screen. Let's read them. John Morris had a hard time making a living. Esther earned money too. What one of those fluency connecting linking words, transition words, could we use to make these sentences flow better? John Morris had a hard time making a living. Esther earned money too. It does seem to be a little bit choppy. What if we did this? So, Esther earned money too. Does that make it flow better? Most certainly. So turn to page 300 in your reader's notebook. You're going to work with sentence fluency using transition words. Here is a sentence up here, a cause and effect sentence, and here it is with those transition words added. You're going to read each pair of sentences, 1 and 2. Connect the ideas in the sentence using a cause and effect transition word or phrase. Then here, 3 and 4, you're going to pair share work with your learning adult to brainstorm how to add transition words or phrases to make the sentence read smoothly. So you are writing the whole thing over using your transition word or phrase to make it read smoothly. So let's do number 1. Esther made nice clothes. Women paid her to make clothes for them. Could we put Esther made nice clothes so or thus women paid her to make clothes for them? Okay, so you can choose those transition word. Remember, some of the ones that are most common, some examples are thus, because, so, and since. We've also seen therefore, and yeah, see what you can come up with. See what transition words you can add in there to make these sentences flow better.